During the people's struggle, MP Amarakirti Atukorala lost his life. In that case, 12 individuals were sentenced to death. If someone commits a crime, their social or political status should not matter. We have taken steps to ensure that the law is applied equal to everyone as expected.
නීතිය සාධාරණයි කියලා ඔප්පු කරන්න ඕන කරන වැඩපිළිවෙල අපි ක්‍රියාත්මක කරලා තියෙනවා.
ඔබ හිරගෙදරට දක්කනකොට ඔය
Those who led the convicts to commit these actions now hold public office. The convicts acted with the aim of bringing the JVP to power. Historically, they built their lives at the expense of others' lives. We can only say that these convicts were a sacrifice for their ambition.
ඔබ බිල්ලක් වුණා කියන එක තමයි අපිට කියන්න තියෙන්නේ.
ඒගොල්ලගේ නඩුවලට නොමිලේ පේනවා කියපු කට්ටියක් හිටියා.
There were lawyers who claimed they would represent these convicts for free, yet no relief was provided after court cases were filed. In this context, it is clear that mistakes were made on all sides. There is CCTV footage and other evidence of politicians' houses being set ablaze, just like in this murder case. Because of this case, that evidence has now become important in other ongoing court cases.
අනිකුත් උසාවිය වල තියෙන නඩුවලට මේක නියම සාක්ෂියක් බවට පත්වලා තියෙනවා.
දැන් අපේ ගෙවල් වලට යම් මන්දියක් ලැබුණ රජයේ
The government compensated the damages to our residences. This compensation should be recovered from those found guilty. If any political party encouraged this violent behavior, I propose that they be held accountable and required to reimburse the government for these expenses.
අය කරගැනීමේ ක්‍රමවේදයක් අනුගමනය කර යුතුයි කියලා මම යෝජනා කරනවා.
පාර්ලිමේන්තුවටත් ඕවා කියන කට්ටිය ආවේ
Not
නේද?
only houses of politicians, members of current government also participated in attempts to set the parliament ablaze. They too should be held accountable, though it is doubtful whether this will happen under the current administration.
පුරුදු වෙන්න බෑ.
විපක්ෂයට අධිකරණ කාර්ය කරන්න
The opposition cannot perform the role of the judiciary. Judgments are delivered by the courts, not the opposition. By attempting to act as judges, the opposition is trying to sentence someone to death. If the opposition has an issue, court ruling demonstrate that they can expect fair judgments from the judiciary.
මේ ආණ්ඩුව අරගලේ ප්‍රතිඵලයක් විදියට ආපු
This government came to power as a result of the people's struggle, a struggle that was ultimately a fight for justice. To this day, the case concerning the attack on Goldface remains pending in the 4th Magistrates Court. The Attorney General has not been represented in this case, and there is no indication that a triple-member bench will be appointed to resolve this.
පුද්ගල විනිශ්චය මඩුල්ල දාන නඩු අහලා ඒක ඉවර කරන තැනට යන්නේ නැහැ.
Meanwhile, views were also exchanged on the new anti-terrorism bill during a press briefing today.
මෙතන ත්‍රස්තවාදී අපරාධයක් කියන එක
The phrase crime of terrorism has not been clearly defined in the new legislation. This is dangerous. Convictions carry penalties of up to 20 years imprisonment. This legislation allows authorities to determine that a crime has been committed even when a physical action has not been taken. The security forces, the police and the Coast Guard have been granted overwhelming authority to question people in their homes, confiscate documents and halt traffic to conduct searches. The president will vested with unlimited authority. If this act were in effect during the people's struggle, all demonstrators would have been imprisoned. Most importantly, press freedom will be affected as journalists have been denied access to certain areas. Violation of the new law will result in 3 years imprisonment or a fine of 3 million rupees. If this bill is enacted, individual freedom of the people will be destroyed.
පුද්ගල නිදහසෙන් කිසිවක් ඉතිරි වන්නේ නැහැ කියන එක ප්‍රකාශ කරනවා.
මෙවැනි නීතියක් මේ රටේ නීතිය බවට පත් වුණොත්
If this bill is enacted, it will become a powerful tool driving the country towards dictatorship. The government will be able to lock up their political rivals using the new legislation. Do not proceed with this bill in its current state. The European Union expects our country's law to be free of human rights abuses. Failure to promptly amend this bill will cause unnecessary disruptions to the country's journey towards economic growth. Accordingly, it is essential to amend the bill.
ඒ නිසා මේ කෙටුම් පත විනාශ කිරීම අත්‍යවශ්‍යයි.
මේ පනතෙන් පාලනය වෙන්නේ ත්‍රස්තවාදය නෙවෙයි.
This does not suppress terrorism but the democratic rights of the people. Previously, 90-day detention orders were obtained to remand suspects. According to the new legislation, any individual can be remanded for up to 1 year. These are similar to the laws of North Korea. If this bill is enacted, it would be a tragedy.
තනි පක්ෂ නෙමෙයි මේකට එක්තරා විදිහට කියන්නේ ඛේදවාචකයක් බවට පත් වෙනවා.